Welcome to Neptuna Tarot. My name is Cassidy and I'm so grateful that you guys clicked on here today. So if you are watching this during the upload date, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys so much. I hope you are treating yourself so well today. I hope that you buy your favorite flowers and take a bath and rub some beautiful of your favorite scented lotion and just like really take care of yourself today. Like if you have like a foot spa, anything, like I'm serious, I just want you to romanticize yourself, being single, your life. That's what this video is for, to just kind of help us to get away from centering romance and centering, I think for living in a patriarchy, a lot of women are taught to center men and their relationships. And, as someone who just got out of a long-term relationship, feels so surreal to say it actually, but as somebody who did just get out of a relationship, I think it is hard for me because since I was a little girl, I've just centered relationships and love and romance. And as a Pisces, I don't blame myself. It was bound to happen. And I think as an adult with a Venus in Aquarius, I have become a little cold as well. So it's hard to get to this place where you're just happy alone. Okay, I think that's a really important thing, is like if you're not happy alone, you're not going to be happy in a relationship. So let's try to focus on building a foundation of self-love, a foundation of self-trust, and let's just survive Valentine's Day together, okay? This is my first one single in oh my god, it feels like 10 years or something crazy. So let's just pull together, send each other strength on this really capitalistic, sorry, I just get so annoyed with Valentine's Day. Like, why are we doing this? Why? Like, it's just the reds and the whites and the pinks. It's just like everywhere. It's just like so much pressure to have a great day, even when you're in a relationship, oh, it's not even worth it. Like, why do we do these things? So pile one, before I keep rambling, you guys shuffled Shigure from Fruits Basket, okay? And pile number two, you guys shuffled Momoji. All right. And pile number three, you guys shuffled the precious Toru Honda. Okay, so those are your options. I will see you at your pile. I can't wait. All right, if you're needing any help, there's always shuffled music in the description box down below, as well as ways to get in touch with me for personal readings. I'll see you at your pile. Bye. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, I don't know where to put everything. Okay, fine. Fine. Eight of Swords and Strength in reverse. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Hi there, pile number ones. You guys chose Shigure. Why'd you do that? So I haven't seen all of Fruits Baskets. Like, let's be real. I've only seen whatever had been out for a long time. Like, I think there's a whole newer season. I don't even know. So you'll have to forgive me if my knowledge of the characters is limited. But damn, I did not favor Shigure very much. To me, he was such a player. He was such a creep. He was, you know, just specifically on like high school girls, which was very disturbing, you know, as a viewer. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about him. I think for this situation, I don't know if maybe either you have survived players like you have dated people who were just playing you, just like playing you like a fiddle, or if maybe you have, you know, if you were drawn to this image and you like, because I feel like most people whose favorite is Shigure, they're in love with Shigure, you know, so like it's the fangirly. So it's like maybe you're attracted to that kind of type of guy or person, sorry, not to gender anything, that is kind of a maybe how should I say, really flirty, suggestive, a bit of a player, a heartbreaker here, the bad boy, you know, with Batsmaru here. You know, like you might have been drawn to the bad boy, either that, or if you like just resonate with Shigure as a character. Some of you guys here are like, I don't even know who this character is, so just take what resonates. You guys know the drill. We'll get to the tarot, we'll get to the more descriptive stuff in a minute, but I do just want to kind of recognize this bad boy energy, this player energy. I don't know if it's coming from your experiences in the past, or if maybe you kind of have some tendencies as well to be flirty, suggestive, to be a bit of a player. Like to me, he just didn't really ever give me clear intentions, you know what I mean? Like, what are your intentions here? So either way, I just feel that this has been part of a game, okay? I'm hearing a game. And now I'm being drawn to the X's and O's, which reminds me of like on a controller, PlayStation controller. So yeah, something about being played. So you know, if you feel like you've been played before, if you feel like you are the player, there's something here about, I'm hearing quitting the game, logging off, stop playing games with people, because that or maybe being drawn to people who play games, you know, it's like, I think there's a need for direct communication in relationships and a show of real vulnerability. Like if you're really wanting love within the next year, you're gonna have to get away from these games. Like maybe some of you enjoy playing games with people, like maybe you've considered these kinds of things as like banter. Maybe you consider it to be like playful and like keeps it lively and fresh, and it's like you give yourself all these reasons as to why you let people like play with you or play a game with people, and it's just not working. Like I don't think it's working. I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and like lean into like self-care, self-love right now, because I do feel like there's like, I'm just hearing player play. Like why who is playing? Oh my god. Somebody is playing, and like I don't know if maybe, yeah, like I just keep going back to the same message of like, I think for a majority of you here, somebody played you. Like somebody really, I really get like a 70-30. 70% of you were played, and like it's because the things that you've been attracted to in the past, or the things that you've looked for in a partner in the past, or just been naturally attracted to, they weren't really coming from places of, I want to say, clarity, of like knowing what you really want. I think it's just kind of like somebody who might just go with the flow and not be intentional. So it's like you meet somebody and you get along, and this person is playing games, but it's like they're giving you that dopamine rush, or that the attention in that moment, and so you kind of play into the game, and then before you know it, you're just like playing tennis, you know. It's just back and forth is what I'm hearing, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Like you really need to set some intentions of what you're really looking for when it comes to love. But let's get away from love. Like I do kind of want to shift to the topic of the reading of how can you best take care of yourself today? How can you best take care of yourself? And right away we have make a meal. Okay, I thought that was really sweet. So I really get this energy of, with the Page of Swords as well, I'm getting this energy of, do not sit on your phone all day. Do not like with this Page of Swords, like this is telling me to get off of social media, like especially if you're single and it's gonna like upset you to see like all the couple posts and all like the gushy stuff going on, you know, like all the like things you might not have at this time. So that's why it's like important to like log off and to just really focus on being present with yourself. Like I'm just seeing somebody in the kitchen crafting a meal with so much intention of love for themselves. Like, you know, food is of course something that can be a spell. Of course, you can do spell work into your food, like with the intentions you're setting. Some people might even speak it into it, or just the ingredients, whatever, you know. I don't know how every witch works, but food, I'm so sorry, I keep wanting to say food or magic instead of food. Food is magical. It can be magical. So make sure today, when you are getting through this day, or if you're having a hard day, just at all, if you're not watching this on, you know, Valentine's Day, it's just like, okay, what can I do to kind of get out of this trap of feeling like I am kind of getting this loner energy, or like a bachelor. Like some of you, I don't know if you've been single for a while, quite a while here, and so like I think it could, like it could, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting it gets lonely. It gets really lonely, and so it's like I'm just seeing somebody putting on music. I see somebody making a meal, like playing their favorite music, making their favorite meal. I am seeing somebody with a glass of wine, okay, like maybe a favorite kind of wine or beverage, any kind of beverage, non-alcoholic as well, of course. What else? I am seeing dessert, but it's almost I'm seeing somebody with like kind of like bought desserts, like maybe just like snacks from the grocery store, like frozen like ice cream or I don't know, like a pie that you can defrost or something. Like I don't know, because I'm seeing just like putting a lot of effort into the main meal itself, like something, there's a lot of veggies here, so maybe something healthy, like I said, favorite meal. So like keep it very attuned to your wants, your desires, not really catering towards anybody but yourself here. And you know, make that decision, like if you do want to be more health conscious, of course. It doesn't have to be like, I feel like today's a special day. Like just make today really special. Like I said, play the music, set the tone. Some of you might just want to put like a movie on around you if you're not really like a music person. Yeah, but with Page of Swords in reverse, like I am kind of getting an energy of someone who has been on their phone way too much, like scrolling, stalking, lurking. What are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, like some of y'all really, especially like if you have somebody in mind, like if you're single but it's like you have a situationship or something going on, like I am seeing you kind of lurking, or a crush even. Maybe some of y'all have a crush, but it's just like today is not that day. Today is not the day. Do not do that to yourself today, okay? Please just pour all of that love and attention onto yourself right now. Let's go into, yeah, like strength, make an altar. I just get a sense of something has not empowered you recently. There's something that's just been pulling on your energy. It's like I'm hearing longevity, or which to me is just kind of telling me it's been a while. I don't know, like I'm hearing for some of you it's been quite a while since you've maybe had a romantic connection, or since you've had a real relationship, or since you've had real feelings. I even get kind of, yeah, like strong emotions, passion towards somebody, Leo energy. And so it's just like finding peace again with yourself, okay? Especially with this 8 of Wands in reverse, they're just wanting you to slow down. Slow down. I'm hearing lick your wounds, okay? Like I'm seeing like a lion after a battle, or after something, after a fight, a lion like licking their wounds. Yeah, like some of you have really been hurt before, and it's like you need to heal those wounds, okay? Like I don't think, like I've always preached on this channel, you don't need to be 100% healed in order to have a healthy relationship. I do not believe that at all. Like what the hell even is 100% healed in this economy, I was about to get into politics. Yeah, like like we're gonna feel fucking weak sometimes. We're gonna feel like the world is against us. We're gonna feel like powerless in situations. And so I feel like you need to really make sure you are intentionally taking care of yourself. Like I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups and the Strength card, mothering yourself. Like I'm seeing like a mother lion. Yeah, like a mother lion just fiercely protecting her cubs. Like you need to take care of yourself as your own cub. You need to reconnect with your cub, with your inner child as well, because there could be even a deeper wound here, like a deeper wound that relates to why you might not want to open up or be vulnerable in relationships, or why you'd rather close yourself off, or be a bachelor, or play games, or whatever this is that's going on. There could be something deeper there, and an avoidance. You could be a runner, you could be a dismissive avoidant, you could be just an avoidant in general, and it's like you kind of need to get to the root of those things. If I start talking about attachment styles for the next couple months, guys, I'm sorry. I'm learning myself. But yeah, slow down. It's like, I think some of you guys are pushing yourself to really heal faster than you're able to. Like I'm seeing Wolverine. Like some of y'all think you're Wolverine, and you think that you're just gonna like immediately recover, you're gonna bounce back, you're gonna be fine, but it's really just like a burying of your emotions, like a repression of the emotions, like not sitting with your emotions, not feeling your emotions. And it's so, I feel like it's silly because I do have an avoidant attachment as well, and one of those things that helped me is to feel my feelings, let myself feel my fucking feelings, instead of just trying to numb or avoid or run or whatever I do. to feel your feelings. It only takes like 60 seconds. It might be 90, okay? 60 to 90 seconds. If you just sit with that feeling for a minute to a minute and a half, it will pass. Like, you can transmute, like you can kind of have more awareness of it. Like, that's all your body actually needs, like in a time frame, to feel those emotions, is like to process those emotions. But it's like we try to run away from that feeling. We're like, I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. Instead of just taking a fucking minute and a half. Oh my God. Like, you know, like, it angers me as somebody who kind of likes to be organized by time. So it's like, okay, I obviously have a minute in my day to feel something. Like, okay, if I'm angry about something, if I'm hurt about something, if I'm whatever, grieving, take that 60 seconds. Let yourself cry, you know, let yourself cry. Some of you guys need to cry today. And some of you guys, you haven't been connecting with your spiritual team. You, like, I don't know if maybe some of you have just not cleaned up your altar, okay? Maybe you haven't really been connecting with your spirit guides, your team, spiritual team, whatever you guys utilize in the spiritual. They feel neglected. They don't feel like you've been making time for them. So, you know, today could be a really nice day to sit in front of a candle, maybe some food. Take some of the food that you made, this meal that you made, and make an offering to your guides, to your ancestors, and really sit with them and ask yourself, how am I feeling? How am I feeling right now? What am I avoiding? What have I been doom scrolling? Some of you guys have just been on your phone. Or if you're not on your phone, this kind of feels like spending a lot of time with people who, like, do not challenge you emotionally. Just being with people who are very immature, like spending time with a lot of friends who might be like you, like bachelor player energy, you know, like, yeah. I just heard office siren. What is going on? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry guys. What is going on? Like, I knew I was gonna struggle with your pile. I just knew I was gonna struggle. Please forgive me, guys. Work with me. Okay. As we were saying, yeah, like, make an offering, light the candle, connect. Ask yourself how you're feeling. With this connect with your wound, guys. Some of y'all have mommy issues, and I love you for that. I think most of us do. I think the majority of us here on earth do have issues relating to our parents at all, okay? But there's something here about, maybe you have fears about actually making a connection with somebody and wanting a family. Some of you guys do not see yourself as like this family person, as a parent, and that could really scare you away from connection as well. Some of you guys here, you just have a really tumultuous relationship with your mom, and I think you need to sit with those emotions. Like, I hate that the universe is kind of putting you on the spot. They're really putting you on the spot. Like, this pile, it should be just one of those days where maybe you eat chocolate and like watch a movie and just like tune out the world, but they're actually wanting you to tune in. I think your guides feel like you've already been tuning out. You've already been avoiding, running, or like trying to like numb or not feel your emotions here, and they're wanting you to slow down. With this Queen of Cups, they want you to feel. They want you to feel. And to me, the difference between the Queen and the Kings, the Queens are more internal. It's more of an internal mastery. So both of these people are masters, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. But what the difference is that King of Cups, they're able to show their emotions externally. It's not just like an internal wisdom that they carry, it's also external. So it also helps the people around them, it helps them be more of a leader. But you see, this is coming through as the Queen of Cups. So today they're wanting you to go within, create that internal wisdom around your true emotions. How do you truly feel? I've earned my stripes. Something about stripes. I'm getting really drawn to the tiger and their stripes, and I've earned my stripes. And why? There's something here about why do you feel like you need to earn it? Some of you guys really believe that to be strong, with the strength in reverse, to be strong is to earn it, or to, I want to say fight. There's almost like a fight here. I've earned it. I fought for this. I deserve this. So there's almost a part of you that might just not feel deserving of a connection, or of self-love, of just taking care of yourself, right? Of putting priority into your emotions. Why did I say it like that? Putting priority into your emotions. Did I say it real country? Oh my God. Putting priority into your emotions. All right. What if I just spoke the rest of the reading like that? Also, be silly with yourself. Like, this feels very serious. This just feels too serious. So I feel like that's also where the movement comes in. I'm hearing Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, but I really think it's not about the song. It's more so just about like the lyrics. Like, literally shake this off. Like, I feel like you're gonna have to, you know, set the mood. I really do see somebody making a meal, spending a lot of time on this meal. Like, really, I want you to like take photos of it. I want you to worship this meal. I want you to like never forget this meal. Like, I want you to connect with this as if it was a spell, like spell work, as if this is an intention of self-love and learning how to be vulnerable. That's really what it is. There's a need to let people in. You need to let people in and be vulnerable. And I think what you're actually doing here is you're not letting yourself in. So it's like, if you're not letting yourself in and feeling these emotions, knowing, identifying what you're feeling, how on earth are you going to let anybody else in? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Please, I hope this is hitting where it needs to hit, because some of you really feel undeserving, and you are deserving, okay? And it's just like, you need to pour that love into yourself and to recognize that you don't need to do anything to earn this love. You are lovable. You just didn't slow down and lick your wounds long enough to really heal and to understand that you are lovable. Some of you really didn't have a good relationship with your mother, and they could have just not really been nurturing. They could have not been affectionate. They could have been somebody very cold and disconnected from their own emotions. I'm also hearing on another spectrum, some of you guys, it was emotional immaturity, okay? And so take what resonates, but it was just, you didn't get something. You didn't, I think you didn't get the tools that it takes in order to, like, build that emotional wisdom, to build that emotional vulnerability, that capability of like, I just think it wasn't molded to you as when you were younger, of like seeing somebody maybe even cry, seeing somebody be affectionate with their partner, like kiss on your other parent, you know, kiss on you. Maybe you didn't get a lot of hugs and kisses from your parents. And it's like, just because you didn't get that doesn't mean you didn't deserve it, or that you don't still deserve it in this time now. Like, you deserve affection, you deserve a safe place to be vulnerable. Like, I just feel like you've been trying so hard to be strong and it's not working. Like, it's not working. It's not working. And I think you really need to let yourself in and ask yourself what is going on. What's going on? Bottom of the deck, we do have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about being grounded, being centered, connecting with your body. There's something here about sitting still. Sit still and feel your freaking emotions. My little avoidance. I love you so much. Like, I get this. I totally get this. Okay, so please do not feel alone either, or feel like a weirdo, because there are other people who are relating to this message. There are other people who haven't given themselves priority, haven't given themselves the awareness that they're so lovable. Bottom of the deck, we also had plan a vacation. So some of y'all need to focus on your money as well, like outside of tonight. Like, I think tonight is like one of those special nights, like those spiritual, self-focused, like, let's kind of connect with our real selves, our real emotions here. But then when it kind of goes into the next day or the next week, I do get this energy that they want you to focus on your finances and to plan a vacation. This might even be like a self trip, like something that you do alone, like somewhere you've always wanted to go, and telling yourself, I deserve it. Telling yourself, even if I go on this trip alone, I still deserve that. What's the advice for my pile number ones? We have the Empress, something about there's mother issues. Yes, but it's, you're healing them. You're healing them. And I think you just need to care for yourself immensely. Like, care for yourself as if you are a mother, a lion, a mother lion, fiercely protecting their cub. Like, and you need to go within and ask yourself why you are having these feelings of disempowerment, I should say. You know, you deserve the best. Empress energy. Some of you need to create as well. There's a part of you that itches to create, to bring something into the world. Some of you guys here, it's about being a parent. Like, this is about healing those generational wounds, because you actually do want connection and you do want to be a parent, and you feel like the life you're living right now is not leading to that. Yeah, with the Two of Wands, it's like you need to make a decision. Like, are you going to be this eternal bachelor? Are you going to be this loner? Are you going to be this I'm hearing Ice Queen. Some of y'all like are just really disconnected and a little bit cold, and it's like, I think it came from a place of self-protection, but now it's turned into self-sabotage. And it's like you're missing out on who you really could be. Like, I think you guys have this Empress energy within you where it's almost like luxury, sensuality, creation, just empowerment, self-empowerment. I feel like I'm yapping on though. I think you guys get the point. Nine of Wands in reverse. Yep, this is about letting your guard down. This is literally about letting those walls down that you have built around yourself. You see all these thorns? Like, I feel like you guys have not wanted to let anybody in. It's almost like you didn't even want to let yourself in. I keep coming back to that. But Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is not always about love or like romantic love. This is also about self-harmony, like balance within. Accepting all sides of yourself as well. And that too, like, don't be so hard or judgmental or harsh on yourself. Like, I'm sorry if any of the verbiage that I've used has been a little bit harsh or direct, I should say. But you deserve acceptance of self, self-compassion. You are very lovable. And I think you're only seeing half of what you could be. That's what I got for you, pile number one. I love you so much. I'm sending you so much love, light, protection, blessings. I'm giving you a big hug today. Please, please make this meal. Do not put it off. If you live with other people and you feel like it's gonna be weird, order them a pizza. I don't know. They need to take care of themselves. Focus on you. Don't care about these people. Okay? Make this meal. Some of you guys, no, if you like pizza, make the pizza. Don't order it. Like, there's something here about you intentionally making something. So, that's all I got. I gotta get out of here. I spent way too much time. I was only gonna do 20 minutes, guys. Okay. But this got complicated. So, I love you. I hope this helps. And I'm rooting for you. Stop running. I love you. Okay. If you enjoyed, if you resonated, you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Till next time, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace, love, protection, blessings. Bye. Oh my god, okay. Don't piss me off today. Okay, fine. The noises I make, I'm so sorry. What are we doing today? Oh, the mystery of it all. Oh my gosh, Queen of Wands. I love it. I love it. Hi there, pile number twos. You guys chose Momaji. Pom pom purrin. Oh my god, I am so excited. I am like bursting at the seams with excitement. Oh my god, like I can't breathe. I'm out of breath. I did just like run to the garage and like smoke a little, and then I ran back, and that feels like your energy. That feels like your energy. And so that's like I ran back and I'm like trying to hurry because I only have so much time as well. And so maybe that's what's going on, is like I feel like maybe you have a lot of plans. Like you could really want to do this and that and that and just like have a really fun day. You see how all of these cards are like hidden? We have 3 of the self-care oracle hidden, and we have 1 tarot card hidden. So I don't know, this feels so different from pile 1, and I love it. I love it so much. This energy is so much fun. I feel like you guys have a light spirit. I feel like you guys really prioritize fun, and I do see somebody who also, even if you are single, I mean, or like I don't feel a sense of great loneliness, of great despair, of like, woe is me pity party, you know, like this feels like somebody open to love. This feels like somebody who's having fun. This feels like somebody who is going with the flow. And that's why I started laughing when the Wheel of Fortune came out, because that's exactly what I was feeling, is this energy of I'm gonna spin the wheel, and wherever it lands, it's a great day. Like today is a great day. And I just feel like it's about your mindset. Like you have such a positive mindset. And don't get me wrong, like one of the beautiful things about Momiji is that Momiji has a really hard story. Like he was low-key abandoned by his family. And I mean, most of the Zodiac, the people in the show, the Zodiacs were kind of abandoned or rejected by their parents. Not all of them, but a lot of them were. So it's not uncommon, but for just the way that Momiji is, the way that he responds to life around him, he creates his own luck. He creates this positive energy, and it's like positive things happen because he's manifesting within this positive mindset. It's just beautiful to see. Like he does not, like, and that's where I was going, is like I was about to say he does not let life get him down, but at the same time Momiji does have incredibly deep emotions that I think he does probably tend to, you know, like he does take care of those emotions because he knows how actually sensitive he is. Like he has deep love for other people that he feels like is unrequited. You know what I mean? Like this could be somebody, like you could be in love with somebody right now that you feel like will never feel the same way. Or maybe you see them having another option that is better suited for them. Okay, so there could be something like that going on, but it's like at the same time you're not gonna break your spirit because there's just such an acceptance. Like I feel like you're very accepting of the universe's plan. Like if this is the plan, universe, then this is what it is. It is what it is, and life is still beautiful. Like that's what I keep coming back to, is life is beautiful, life is too short. I just feel like you have such an abundant mindset with this Queen of Pentacles, and that's why you're able to manifest. Like I do feel with this 4-leaf clover, even the strawberries, you know, like there's just an abundance, there's a luck to your energy. And I feel like also you guys could be financially like doing okay. Like, I don't know if you've been saving up for like a rainy day, or if you are just like financially stable at this time. For some of you, it's more of just like your mindset is abundant. And even if you don't have the most money right now, it's like you're still doing really well for yourself. Okay. Like don't be too hard on yourself about the financial situation. Like with the state of the world right now, it's hard out here. So I feel like you're doing the best you can, and you're keeping a really positive attitude, and that's really what's important. Interestingly enough, we have the Queen of Wands here. So I feel like this is such an interesting message. I don't think I've ever gotten this message from this card before. This is blowing my mind a little. With this Queen of Wands in reverse, I think they're actually telling you to feel your more negative emotions. I feel like they're trying to tell you, hey, we know that you feel jealous sometimes. We know that on Valentine's Day, when you see everybody posting so in love, and you know, everybody's got, I'm hearing that song by Hunter Hayes, everybody's got somebody but me. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Everybody's got somebody but me. So that could be also like a mindset that you try to kind of hide. Like I do feel like it's so funny, pile 1 just like was repressing all of their emotions, I feel like, and then pile number like 2 well, actually, pile 1 is like I think they're in more of a negative mindset. Let's be real. Pile 2, you guys just have such a positive mindset that it's almost like the universe is like, it's okay to be negative sometimes. Like, life is a balance. So you could be kind of on the precipice of toxic positivity, okay? Which can be dangerous because it's like you're creating a space where you are like judging negative emotions. So it's like, even though negative emotions are natural, like jealousy, I'm mainly getting jealousy. Like, I feel like just because of the Valentine's Day energy of the reading and that energy, everybody's got somebody but me. Queen of Wands in reverse, like, it's let yourself feel jealous. It's okay. You're not a bad person. You're not a petty person. You know, I think there's a scale of performance going on because nobody is this happy. I'm hearing some of you, yes, I actually am this happy. But no, I think you put on a really good show. And it's so, like, this message is crazy. I've never gotten this from the Queen of Wands reverse, but, you know, most of the time it's a very negative message of like, don't be jealous, don't be a bitch. But they're actually telling you, be a bitch, be jealous sometimes. Like, stop holding yourself to an impossible standard. Stop judging other people as well who maybe fall into those pits of feeling negative emotions. Like, there's just like an acceptance of the negative. Like, it exists, and sometimes we feel it. Sometimes life can't always be sunshine and roses. And like, I feel like you really want it to be. Like, you really wish it was, but it can't always be that way. Okay, so with this connect with crystals energy, I'm actually hearing like dressing up. So like adorning yourself with crystals. So whether that's like earrings, necklaces, bracelets, anklets, I'm even getting like those waist I don't know what to call them, necklaces, waist necklace. It's just like, it's basically like a giant band around your waist that's like, you can have crystals and things. Ooh, I'm even getting like twist-ins, like twisting crystals into your hair. Oh my gosh, like getting really creative with connecting with crystals. Like, I feel like just even putting one in your pocket and saying, I feel like some of you guys with this lining up with the Queen of Wands, it's like some of you guys need to channel all that negative energy into a crystal. And I feel like that might make you feel better because it's like separate from you. It's like, this isn't mine to keep, okay? But it's like still allowing you to carry it. It's still allowing you to maybe like look into it, feel it, appreciate it, recognize that you're carrying it. Like a physical representation of that negative energy might help you, because it's like kind of showing you that those feelings are temporary. You don't have to carry it forever. It doesn't mean that that's who you are. That's not who you are. That's just something you are carrying. Damn, we're getting into some, these messages are surprising me, girl. Okay. And interesting enough, so we have all of the other self-care hidden. They're all mysterious, which I feel like it's really because you just need to kind of go with the flow of the day. I really don't think you need to make a lot of rules for yourself today of like, this is what I need to do. Like, these are the plans. No, I think you've saved up, or you have money for today, and you're like, okay, like, I'm gonna go spend some money on myself. I'm gonna do whatever I feel like doing in the moment. I'm gonna carry a crystal in my pocket or twist it into my hair. And I'm gonna be a jealous bitch today. I love it. That laugh was insane. Please don't judge me. But see, that's what you need to do with yourself, is like, don't judge yourself. Like, if you feel jealous, if you see somebody, you know, getting proposed to or something today, you're just like, fuck you, you know? Fuck you, girl. That's okay. Let yourself feel it. I'm sorry, I'm struggling because it's funny. It is funny. Like, let yourself laugh at yourself too. Like, it doesn't have to be so serious, but I just keep getting that crystal energy of like, fuck you, bitch. Like, pour it all into that crystal. Like, I'm so jealous. And like, it doesn't make you that person. It just makes you somebody who's experienced those emotions, okay? So, bottom of the deck, we have make an altar. So connect with crystals, make an altar. I do think you need to give some appreciation to your ancestors, your guides, because anybody who has luck, whether you are manifesting it yourself, I think with this Wheel of Fortune, you could have some Jupiter placements, Pisces, Sagittarius, yeah, heavily. So it's like, you need to say thank you to your ancestors who are providing assistance with this luck. Like, I feel like they put you in the right place, the right time. They help you because you are so positive to manifest positive things. So I think you need to say thank you, give them some love, but maybe buy some flowers and put it on your altar, or just like, you know, light a candle with some flowers near it. Make an altar. Make them an altar. If you don't have an altar, make them an altar. The only other card that is showing before we get into it, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be working that day, okay? Like, some of you guys might actually have to go to work on Valentine's Day, you know? It happens all the time. So some of you guys might just have to work that day, but just like, have fun. Like, have fun. When you get off of work, have some fun. Like, fun is waiting for you, I feel like. 7 of Cups in reverse, but just like, be a little cautious, because remember, you might be feeling a little jealous that day. You might be feeling a little negative, honestly, and it's okay. But at the same time, don't let those negative emotions put you in a position where you are lowering your standards, where you are going after choices that might just be easy or might just be like, oh my god, I'm hearing low-hanging fruit. What the hell? That sounds so misogynistic to me. I guess it doesn't have to be gendered, but I'm just like, don't go after things, like options that you don't really want, just because you might be feeling kind of like lonely that day, you know? So yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what we got. I want to see this one. What is this? Create arts. Oh, baddies. You guys are baddies, aren't you? You guys are just freaking cool. Like, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Who are you? Yeah, like, some of you guys, if you're feeling it, like I said, no pressure. Like, today is like a no pressure day. They just want you to have fun. And like I said, some of you guys might have to work, and so that's going to take some of your energy, and you might not have all the energy in the world to create art. But if you have a moment, just a moment, like even to write, like for me, like wanting to write songs, wanting to write music, you know, open your notepad, write some lyrics, maybe write about some of these negative emotions that you're feeling, write about this jealousy that you're feeling. And I think expressing it, getting it out, once again, it's going to help you separate that these are feelings that I experience and that everybody experiences, and that it doesn't mean that I'm like, there's something here where you might carry some shame about like, am I a bad person, or like trying to prove to people constantly like that you're not a bad person, when dude, you're so cool. Like, dude, just chill out. Like, I don't think anybody sees you as like a bad person. So some of you guys are like, hell yeah. Like, some of you guys are like, I got haters, I got ops. What? But it's probably because like, you probably get ops because you're so lucky. And it's probably because you come off so positive that people are like, they think you're fake, honestly. That's what it is. Like, people think that you're fake in the funk. And so it's annoying, but it's like, maybe that's a sign to show more of the negative. So it's like people can have a more balanced view of who you are. Okay. Create art. Yeah, like even if you just like scribble on a piece of paper on a notepad, like while you're at work, there's something here about just like expressing yourself in whatever way possible. I just heard dance. So some of y'all need to go out and dance. Hell yeah. Let's get this one. Let's see what this is. Make a vision board, of course, with the Queen of Pentacles. Like, so they do want you to kind of focus some intentions on like, what do you see for yourself within the next year? Like having fun, going with the flow, just kind of being lucky. All of that is really great, but there is an energy of getting grounded and really channeling this abundant mindset into like tangible physical things. Like making a vision board, seeing this is the direction we're going. Because some of you guys, I do feel like you get a little distracted. Some of you guys kind of bounce around like this momaji, like playful energy where it's like you kind of get off track, you kind of get distracted, you might lose track of the main plot. You know, it's like, okay, this is the main focus. We got to stay focused. We got to stay focused. So there is an energy here of it's all fun and games. And I am getting this doesn't have to be today, you know, like I feel like this is a lot of energy of like, they mainly want you to go with the flow, but there are other things that you could definitely nurture that will have a positive impact on your life. I'm hearing within the next year. It says be an inspiration. I was drawn to that. People are going to be inspired by you. Especially if you are able to channel all this positive manifestation into like physical, tangible reality. You know, I think some people, I'm hearing those ops again. You got some ops, dude? I'm sending them. No, let me not send them anything. Let me not. Let karma get them on their own, okay? But because you're just like so precious, so it just angers me. It's like, I need to protect you, pile 2, but I feel like you're good. I feel like you're good. I feel like those people will get theirs, but it's like people kind of do feel like, I'm hearing fluffy. It's like they're like, those plans are fluffy. Those dreams that pile 2 has, it's fluffy. Like I'm hearing like a cloud, and so they feel like it's just gonna disperse over time. It's just gonna like evaporate. It's not gonna happen. So you need to really buckle down and get focused if you want to kind of prove those MFs wrong. What do we got? Dream journal. I'm telling you, like they don't want you, there's nothing specific here that they want you to really do today. Like I feel like create art, yes, but with this vision board, like I do feel like this can be any time within like this week. Just do it this week, okay? As long as you do it this week, they'll be good. They'll be cool with that. But dream journal, like they just want you to also check in on your subconscious. You could be having some weird dreams lately, and you need to just like write them out so you can kind of see what's going on subconsciously, connect with your subconscious. How are you subconsciously feeling? Like what is going on that you're not aware of? So they want you to kind of tap in a little bit. Like I said, there's a little bit of you getting off track, you getting distracted. So I do get a sense of like focus. King of Wands in reverse, yeah. Oh wow, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is also coming in again of that message of like, do not connect with people that you know are bad for you. I feel like you could have like, I said it earlier of like, there could be like an unrequited love situation where you really love somebody, but it's like, you know, they're better with somebody else. And so it's like you're not really doing anything about it. But this could be another person or the same person where maybe you guys were really toxic with each other. Okay, like maybe you guys got into arguments. Like this is like fire. This is like destructive. This is like, I think it brought out the worst in each other. Like you guys brought out the worst in each other. And so there is another message here of like, while you're having fun, do not let your loneliness push you into any situation that you know is bad for you, that you know. Oh my god, like I get like I'm hearing there's this movie, one of my favorite movies, Camp. It's like about all these, I guess, musical theater nerds who go to a camp, like a theater camp together, or like a talent camp, right? I guess it's not just musical theater, but it's just talent, like tap dancing, all kinds of shit, right? So they all go to this camp together, and there's this one character, her name's Fritzy, and I guess she's low-key, I think, in love with this one girl, but she's also a little obsessive, right? And like it brought out the worst in her, like this relationship with this other girl, and the other girl was also just using her. So like using the fact that she was so dedicated, so loyal to her, she was using it against her. She would literally do her laundry, and oh my god, and it's like there's this one quote that I'm channeling. It was like, we were a night mother together. We were a night mother together. Like you guys were a night mother together, and it's like not even funny. It's like I want to laugh, but I'm like, this is actually so serious. Like, do not go back to that crazy ex. Do not go back to that insane person. Like I feel like it was somebody who was using you, somebody who really didn't care, like somebody who really just like, oh my god, I'm getting altercations. Ugh, I don't want to get into that. Like some of you, like they really hated your positivity. Like this person really hated that you were so lucky, that you were positive. I think they hated the fact that you got attention as well. I think that you both made each other incredibly jealous. Oh my god, I want to get out of this energy. But basically you guys get the message of like 7 of Cups in reverse. Do not, let me take a breath. Do not, out of loneliness, torture yourself in a relationship that brings out the worst in you. Just don't. Just don't. I feel like what you really need is somebody who is very non-judgmental. Like you need somebody who is very accepting and non-judgmental of your toxic positivity. Okay, let's be straight up. They need to be accepting of the fact that you are always going to be super positive to the point where it's almost annoying. And that they also need to like not judge you whenever you do feel negative emotions, because I feel like sometimes it shocks people. Like when you start kind of getting irritated or upset or jealous or whatever it may be, it shocks people. Like people are like, oh, like, because you're usually so positive, you're usually such a happy-go-lucky person that it's like, damn, this person's tripping. But they're not tripping. You're not tripping when you start feeling those emotions. That's like you processing your negative emotions. And so you need a partner that's non-judgmental. And I feel like whoever this was, they judged the hell out of you. So, okay, let's get out of that. At the same time, what else am I getting? Something here about stifled creativity. Like some of you guys, you haven't been creating, or you haven't been creating things that you like, you're judging too harshly, I think, about your creations as well. King of Wands in reverse. How to survive today. I don't know. I think there's a level as well of like allowing yourself to be petty and jealous, but it's like, don't go crazy now. I think you might be tempted to kind of crash out today. And it's like, they're like, you can crash out a little, but don't overdo it with this king. This is so interesting. You guys are funny. You guys have been really fun. So I'm gonna get some advice. Let's see what the advice is. This has been so fun. Like, I adore you guys, and I hope that you guys are just taking care of yourself, okay? And focus that energy. What's the advice? What's the advice? 10 of Cups. I feel like you are gonna meet somebody. I don't know when. Let's see, 9 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing that freaking song. It's on like TikTok a lot, I think. When you know, you know. I don't know the name of it. You guys probably know. When you know, you know. I don't even know the words, but there's something here about when you know, you know. And I feel like you're gonna meet somebody who matches your energy, and you're gonna know. You're just gonna know. They're gonna just bring out the best in you. Yes. Oh my gosh. They're gonna bring out the best in you, and you're gonna feel that, and it's gonna be emotional fulfillment. I feel like you could probably see yourself building a family with somebody. And vision board, you know, it's like, if this is something that you want, keep focused on it. Don't let that dream go. I feel like specifically somebody that you are still stuck on, that just really brings out the worst in you, and you need to let that go so that you can make space for this. Somebody who really is so accepting, non-judgmental, and just brings out the absolute best in you. Yeah, 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like, I think maybe where you've had sleepless nights, specifically maybe about this past relationship, you're not gonna feel that. You're not gonna lose sleep over a happy connection, like over whatever connection this is that's coming in. It's gonna bring you peace of mind versus insomnia, you know? I'm hearing it's safe for you to love. I just saw the 9 of Wands in reverse, and pile 1 actually got that too, and it's like, let the wall down. Let the wall down. It's safe to love. Okay? Don't let maybe a really bad relationship ruin that outlook that you know, you do deserve a partner that is emotionally satisfying to you. But that's what I got. Pile number 2s. I love you, my momojis. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this resonated with you. I hope that it was helpful to you. If it was, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. Love, light, protection, blessings. All right, bye. Hi there, pile number 3s. You guys chose Toru. She is such a precious angel. And I feel like you are too, pile 3. I feel like you guys have a really sweet, soft energy. I think you're very loving and giving, and you could be hyper feminine, really girly. You could love Hello Kitty, pink bows. I'm hearing coquette. There's something here about your hair as well, okay? Like all of the cards, it's like this insane hair. Something about your hair, okay? Like some of you guys have really long, beautiful hair. People love it. Even on this card, there's like cascading hair there. And also on the bottom of the decks, hair. Like your hair game is insane. Like people could really be obsessed with just your appearance. Like I said, your hyper femininity. Yeah, just like your girly essence here. So, interestingly enough, I feel like they're also kind of giving you a similar message to pile 2, where they don't want you to have too much pressure on yourself today. Like, I feel that you have been in your head with this 8 of Swords here. So you could really be overthinking. You could be kind of trapped in some kind of self-limiting beliefs where you kind of feel limited to maybe your circumstances, yeah, like financial, romantic situations. Just it's like there's limitations there that you might kind of be putting on yourself that you might not realize, but it's coming from overthinking. It's coming from kind of having so much going on in your head that like it's giving me like anxiety, it's giving me overwhelm. So I think that you might be feeling really overwhelmed today, and you just need to like take a walk. They just want you to take a walk. I really feel like they want you to get your rest with the dream journal here. We have aromatherapy. We have take a walk, yeah, intuition. Like they just want you to take it easy. They want you to really be gentle on yourself. There's something here about tapping in to, you know, your spiritual side, your intuition, this dream journal here. So it's like maybe there's something coming through your dreams, or like something that you need to look into with your subconscious here, and that you're intuitively going to know, okay, this is why I'm dreaming this. This is why I'm feeling this way. So yeah, it just feels like spending time in nature so that you can like catch your breath, so that you can get out of this energy of overthinking. Like I'm hearing just like almost like a Buddhist energy where it's like being so mindful that it's like you're mindfully taking a step. Like Buddhists literally think about every step that they take. Buddhists will think about every parcel of food. Like let's say they're eating, they will chew until their food is mush, and then they'll swallow it like once it's at that mush, just so that they can mindfully like be aware of what they're taking in, what they're putting into their body. So there's something here about that, is like becoming so present, becoming so mindful that it takes your mind off of what's not important. Like I feel like you've been kind of stressed about something that's maybe even out of your control, that it's like you might not even need to be worrying about it so much, because it's like there's nothing you can directly do about it. So intuition, yeah, just spending time with yourself, connecting, maybe meditating, dream journal. Like it just feels like a really lazy day. They want you to be lazy. They want you to just take it easy. They want you to be mindful as well about the choices that you are making though. Yeah, and with the 7 of Pentacles especially, this is all about slowing down, patience, being patient with yourself. To me, this is about like watching grass grow. Like they want you to go outside and watch grass grow, like being that mindful of the world around us. I feel like they're wanting you to kind of maybe realize how it's like, I don't want to minimize your problems in any kind of way, but they're kind of wanting you to remember your insignificance in some way. Like there's a bigger picture. So, you know, like it's like kind of just trying to drag you out of like maybe like a small trapped energy, like where you're kind of going in circles thinking the same thing over and over, and you know, like you're trapped there, and they're just kind of wanting to get you out of that and expand and be like, there's so much more around you going on. There's other things that we can put our attention onto as well. You need to light a candle or burn some essential oils or whatever. Something about the smell I think will really calm you, like lavender, jasmine, just like a calming environment. Like I'm almost getting, you might sleep a lot today. All right, so I just paused the video and I just had like a big meal. Feels so full, feels so happy. Here my cat comes crying because she also needs to be fed. Lily! She doesn't like it when the door is closed, so pardon her interruption as well. But I feel like that's also another message of like, take it easy, just go slow. Like I feel like you should eat a big meal today. I feel like you should definitely feed yourself really well today, and then like go for a long walk where you just explore maybe a nature trail. I want to say like walking by a beach or water or lake or something as well. Just something that's gonna get your mind off of things, like a big meal, just slowing down as well. I keep getting that, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. So let's see what other messages that we have, because it's pretty straightforward. I mean, just slowing down, like stop to smell the roses kind of energy. Something about smell is very important. Like if you're very sensitive to smells, like there's something about making your home smell really good. Just, I'm seeing somebody just in a bed with like a bunch of pillows and a bunch of like comfort, like a giant comforter. And but it's like after a long day, you know, so it's like you make a meal, you like do whatever you need to do, like just daily tasks, whatnot. But then like there's a moment when you eat this meal, you go for a walk. I feel like you should choose like your favorite time of the day so that the sky is really beautiful. And then you come home and you get into this big bed with a candle lit, and it's just like being really gentle and soft with yourself. The Lovers in reverse, yeah. I feel like there's a part of you that does feel lonely, that does feel like there's something missing, or maybe you feel FOMO. Like I'm getting strong FOMO energy of just like fear of missing out. You could have the fear of missing out. Like maybe you feel like by being home and like being cuddled up into your bed and like just by focusing on yourself, like maybe you feel like you're missing out. Like maybe you feel like there's almost like a judgment on yourself here, where you're telling yourself, well, if I put myself out there more, like kind of pushing yourself out of a comfort zone. But I feel like today is not that day to be judging yourself. Like today is the day to just simply take it easy, to take it slow, to be really cozy. Pardon me, guys. To also get some fresh air. Like there's something here about breathing very deeply. Okay, take a deep breath. And I feel like you need to remember that connections that are truly deep and meaningful, they do not just fall into your lap. Okay, relationships, I feel like some of you might suffer from like fantastical thinking, or like, you know, Disney princess mindset of like, I'm hearing someday my prince will come from Snow White, and it's like it's really reclaiming that energy and realizing that's not real life. Okay, pardon me, sorry guys, I just ate. I need to get into a big bed with covers. But you know, with that fantastical thinking, it's like you might feel like somebody's just gonna show up Somebody is going to sweep you off their feet. Somebody is going to make everything better. But the truth is, that's not how it is, you know? And for you to take this day for yourself and to really like nurture yourself, take care of yourself, it's not going to take away from a relationship that you're gonna build over time. You know, relationships do not just magically work. It takes work. You have to put in effort. You have to put in time. You have to put in communication, you know? So I do feel like some of you here kind of get into that fantastical thinking of like, he's just going to show up and sweep me off my feet, and no matter the gender, I guess, just like kind of thinking of the lovers in this magical way that it's almost like that's not the reality. True lovers energy is like this beautiful balance and harmony between two people that I do believe is built over time, you know, from a foundation. We have Judgment. I feel like you're judging yourself too harshly. I feel like you are kind of getting really stuck into your head and maybe telling yourself you're missing out, telling yourself you're doing something wrong, telling yourself that you don't maybe deserve to be cozy in your bed for some reason, or maybe you don't deserve to take a walk. Like maybe you have responsibilities or something that is weighing heavily on you that you feel like you should be doing something else other than like, I'm hearing selfish. Like some of you have this Tauro energy. Like Tauro, I feel like really struggles to put herself first. She puts everybody above her. She is a caretaker, codependent queen, and she needs to work on that codependency, okay? She needs to make sure that she's prioritizing her own well-being, her own happiness, and to not feel selfish when she has to do these things. Like I do feel like guilt and shame and feeling like if I take this day for myself kind of thing, that means that I can't give to others. But you see, it's like I think some of you here are kind of on empty right now, especially with this Eight of Swords, like very trapped within your own mind. And bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords. So it's giving me this energy of like being honest with yourself, that some mindset, some way of thinking is not working. It's keeping you held back here. Also harshly judging yourself. There's just a need to be very gentle and to remind yourself that you are a precious angel. Like I really just get that energy of like, you're very precious. And some of you guys were taught codependent behaviors in order to survive. Some of you guys were taught to be the caretaker because that is how you got your needs met, okay? So anytime you're judging yourself for any kind of codependent behaviors or, you know, maybe not prioritizing your own needs, just remember that there was a scared inner child that didn't know how to get their needs met and found that the way that they could was through being a caretaker, through being codependent, through putting everybody else first. And even then, are your needs even really being met by, you know, yeah. We have this health checkup as well, and so this is a little concerning. Like I do feel like once again there's part of you that may be putting off taking care of yourself. There's part of you that might be putting off prioritizing yourself and your health. Okay, so I do feel like you need to get a checkup. You need to go to the doctor. You need to make sure you're doing, you know, you're doing all right. Underneath that, we have soak in a bath. I do heavily get this energy of just like really calming yourself down, because I think you have been struggling with so much anxiety, overwhelming thoughts, and I think it's really stressing you out, and it's something about upsetting your nervous system. Like your nervous system doesn't know how to just relax. And music, so play some music, soak in a bath, light a candle, you know, get the essential oils out, bath salts, you know, like those lavender bath salts. Take a walk. Yeah, just breathe. Like I'm hearing breathe. Please focus on deep, deep breathing. Oh my goodness. I have been watching Fruits Basket lately, and there's this scene where I'm pretty sure Toro's having, was it Toro? It might have been Yuki actually. Somebody was no, I think it was Yuki, but somebody was having a full-blown panic attack, and it was really hard to watch in the show. So like some of you guys really need to like maybe even speak to a doctor about your anxiety, like, so, because sometimes that anxiety is just, it's not easy to get out of that way of thinking when that's all you've known. That's all, like, it's just, for me specifically, I had to medicate for my anxiety because I remember how I used to be with my anxiety, and it still comes up. Like I still get anxious, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like a debilitating anxiety the way it used to be, like where I literally couldn't say what I wanted to say. I couldn't speak up for myself. I literally couldn't, like I would freeze. I would go into a freeze response because of my anxiety. And so some of you guys might experience the same thing where it's like you literally feel frozen. You feel like you can't make any moves. You can't do anything. It's debilitating. And so some of you might need to speak to a health professional about this and see if there's some other options for you to lower this anxiety here. What's the advice? What's the advice? I'm just hearing breathe. I'm just hearing breathe. Grass grow. Let the grass, like watching grass grow, like slow down. What's the advice? Seven of Cups in reverse. There's something you're not seeing quite clearly, and I think it could be like something like anxiety, you know, it's like where it might feel so overwhelming and debilitating that it's like you don't even know what this is. Like, what is this? What am I feeling? And it's like until you talk to somebody about it who is a professional, who has the knowledge, the capability of understanding what you're going through. Also, for example, like for me in therapy, learning attachment styles, how are you attaching to people? Like kind of, there's something you're not seeing clearly about your patterns. Like there's something about your patterns, this self-limiting beliefs here. Maybe even like I was talking about the selfish energy, like you feeling selfish for taking time for yourself, you feeling selfish for prioritizing yourself, putting yourself first. You know, there's something here about if you just kind of spoke to somebody else with more knowledge, with more of an understanding, maybe even like an unbiased opinion, or you know what I mean, like somebody who can see from outside the situation, because I feel like you are right in the middle of it. Like you are completely trapped in these thoughts, and so it's like you can't really see clearly. So there's something you're not seeing clearly. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It could even be affecting your finances. But I actually see you, yeah, I feel like you're gonna overcome feelings of loneliness, feelings of feeling abandoned as well. Like maybe there's a fear of abandonment here, and that's also where the codependency comes in. It's like you're scared of being abandoned, and so you people please, you give, you overgive to people, and so it's like you coming out of that, you realizing that the people that care about you truly are not going to abandon you if you stop serving them. Like some of you have really been serving people. And look, Hangman at the bottom, so another major arcana. Like this is a really important time for you to just like take a break. Take a break. I'm hearing take a break from Hamilton. Let's go upstate. There's a lake I know. I can't remember the words, fuck. But there's a place I know. I can't remember the words. But yeah, it's literally like his wife and his sister-in-law like begging him to take a break. Like, please take a break. like come upstate, like let's sit by the lake and just relax. And it's like this, you know, Hamilton himself, he's just like, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work, I gotta work. And he's just like, I feel like it could even be that pressure, that energy of Hamilton feeling like, okay, if I take this break, it's so selfish. It's so selfish because, you know, for Hamilton within the play, okay, not even in history, let's just fuck the real historical people, right? I'm sure they were all slave owners, right? Anyways, but Hamilton in the show, pertaining to the show, you know, it's like I feel like he just felt like so many people relied on him, so many people needed him, so many people relied on his knowledge and just like it was just so unhealthy because like he couldn't even take a break. Like some of you need to take a break. Some of you, the universe might even be putting you in timeout soon. Okay, they just want you to see something from a new perspective. There's something you're not seeing clearly. Ace of Cups, and I think it has to do with self-love, self-worth, giving yourself that cup, filling up your own cup before you're able to fill up anybody else's cup. Yep. I feel like we went through this so quickly. Why did this go so fast? Any advice, any other things that my pile 3 should know here? Oh my God, all 3 piles got this. And it was always in the extra advice, like while I'm shuffling for more advice. Let your guard down. Let somebody in. I think that you need to talk to somebody, whether it's like a friend that you really trust or whether it's a health professional. You need to talk to somebody about how you've been feeling lately, because I feel like you might be isolating, or not isolating, but it's like you're not talking about the hard emotions. Like I think you're avoiding speaking on like your pain, your anxiety, this fear of abandonment, this, you know, this feeling of overwhelm, which makes sense. Like if you're overwhelmed, it's hard to reach out. It's hard to reach out when you're already overwhelmed. But I think that you've put some walls up here. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, it's like somebody drowning. 4 of Cups in reverse. But realize there are people around you. I think you've been disappointed in the past, for sure. And you could get stuck on like the people who have abandoned you, the people who have, you know, made you feel selfish as well. And it's like, for some reason, I see you coming out. Like I do see with the 5 of Pentacles reverse, and now we have the 4 of Cups reverse. Both of these show you coming out of this energy. You no longer feeling abandoned. You no longer feeling left out in the cold. You no longer focusing on the disappointment and finally seeing that there is a cup of love available, whether it's you filling it up yourself or, you know, like you letting people in as well. The Devil in reverse. Yep, I feel like you're going to be freeing yourself from a lot of obsessive thinking, a lot of overthinking. You're going to be freeing yourself. I think you're going to be seeing the way out. You're finally going to be like, okay, I thought that I couldn't free myself from this, but the truth is, like, the chains were always unlocked. I chained myself here, basically, is what you're realizing, I think. And I think it's going to just take like somebody from the outside with a higher perspective to help you understand this, because there's something here you're not seeing clearly with the 7 of Cups. King of Wands in reverse. Like I feel like you're in the thick of it. You're in the thick of it. So it's like, how can you see the way out without some help, you know? So, oh my goodness. This was such an interesting one. I kind of feel like pulling something else for you guys. Say surrender. Oh, soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest. Physically, I feel like that's not the message I was looking for. Like I'm hearing that song Soulmate by Lizzo. Yeah, I'm my own soulmate. I know how to love me. Okay. Okay. Expression. Express how you feel clearly, lovingly, and honestly without fear or judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerns. Self-expression is liberating and healing. There's something you've been holding back. I think there's something you've been trying to heal by yourself that that's not how it's gonna happen. You need to heal through expression. You need to express this pain. Bottom of the deck, we do have conflict as well. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. Holy shit. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants, and this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should do. Yes, there's something about the way you were taught to handle conflict, like the way that you were taught to do things is like somebody taught you what was right, somebody taught you what was wrong, but I think whatever that teaching was warped. It was warped. Somebody taught you to be selfless is the right thing all the time. Like somebody taught you to be codependent, and it's, you know, it's like it helped you survive up to a certain point, but at this time it's just creating like suppression and like suppressed feelings that haven't been expressed. I think some of you need to like scream. Like some of you need to scream, get angry. Some of you need to like just shout. I don't know, like just scream. And like I'm seeing somebody screaming into a pillow, which is very Toru. Like I feel like she would be scared to scream, so she would scream into a pillow, you know. Do whatever you need to, but there's something that you are avoiding expressing. I feel like you just don't want to be the problem. You don't want to be the burden, but you're not a burden. Your happiness is important. Your healing is important, and you deserve to express any way you feel without judgment. So that's what I have for you, pile number 3s. This was quite a beautiful reading, and I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of healing. Please, please make it a cozy day. Just make it a really cozy day where you're taking a lot of deep breaths, okay? I love you so much, pile 3. I'm sending you all the best, love, light, protection, blessings. Until next time, guys, I'm sending you all the best. See you next time. Bye. Hi pile 4s, welcome to the bonus pile. So I don't have a lot of time, but basically today, if you don't know what the bonus pile is, I shuffle cards for myself afterwards, and I started sharing it with the collective so that we can connect together, maybe take the same messages. So maybe we both need to hear this at the same time. So like I said, I really don't have a lot of time, so I can't really get into this as much as I would like to, but I feel like with this tower here, this tower in reverse, I think that you are kind of avoiding letting something falling apart. Like just let something fall apart, basically, is what your guides are saying. Like something needs to kind of fall apart, and I feel like you're trying to like hold it together. You are trying to like maybe avoid the destruction of something, maybe, or yeah, like just trying to avoid the chaos, the destruction, the end. Like something is suddenly changing, and I feel like it's really scaring you, it's really freaking you out how much change is happening around you, that you're trying to kind of keep everything glued together. I'm hearing it's not your job. I'm really hearing it's not your job to be the peacemaker. Like, it's not your job to hold things together. It's not your job. So if you've been feeling pressure to make something like harmonious and work and like to not kind of fall apart, let something fall apart. Like, I think if it's meant to fall apart, it's meant to fall apart. You know what I mean? And I love that it came out with this energy of like plan a vacation, look for fairies, because I feel like you just kind of need to get your mind off of something. Like, I think you're going through a lot of changes, and so it's like it would be good for you to maybe hop on a plane, or at least just like plan a vacation so you have something to look forward to in the future. Yes. Like for me specifically, like I'm definitely trying to plan something in the summer. Like I would really want to see one of my good friends. I want to go see my sibling as well. And so, you know, it's just so exciting when you have that something to look forward to. Also with look for fairies, I do feel like you're missing some magic. All right, with this Yuki energy, like I do get an energy of like you might be taking yourself a little too serious. You might be kind of coming off a little too, I'm hearing squeaky clean. Okay, like some of you guys need to, yeah, like just be more playful, I think. Some of you guys might be a little quiet or anxious as well, a little shy. Some of you guys are shy, and maybe that's also why it's really hard for you whenever like tower moments are happening, because it's like, whoa, you don't know how to express maybe when you're having a hard time, when you need some help, when you need some friends, when you need, you know, when you need some love. So yeah, look for fairies. Like I just feel like you need to connect with your inner child as well, and just like make sure that you're keeping that magical energy alive in your life. Keeping that lighthearted energy. Like I said, like there's something about taking things too serious. So especially today, Valentine's Day, it's like having something to look forward to, having less pressure on yourself to like make everything work or make everything not fall apart, I should say. Putting less pressure on yourself. Yeah, look for fairies. I feel like I'm not getting much else from this. My cats are getting angry because I need to feed them. I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay, I'm also getting ready for work. That's why I don't have time, because I need to go to work in a minute. Look for fairies. Yeah. Like some of you need to sit in the woods and just like play like fairy music. Like some of y'all need to listen to some of my favorite like kind of magical fairy energy. I don't know what to call it. My magical playlist, I would say, is like those old like Barbie movie like soundtracks, like 12 Dancing Princesses, the Nutcracker, you know, like all of those little soundtracks. Oh my god, Swan Lake. Oh my god, play some Swan Lake in the forest. Maybe some of y'all need to watch the movie Swan Lake, the Barbie Swan Lake movie. Like that one is so magical and so cute. And like I was saying, like some of you need to connect with that inner child. So like, you know, Barbie movies, whatever makes you happy. You know, I feel like today is just about making you happy, of course. Yeah, with this 9 of Cups, like this is about wish fulfillment. So some of you guys are going to be feeling fulfilled. Like even though I think things are changing around you, it's like maybe things are changing for the better. Maybe things are changing for your highest good. Maybe things are changing to where it's like dreams are coming true. Some of you might need to focus on some music. Some of you need to like play some guitar, connect musically with your emotions. Like some of you, like I said, you're a little bit shy, you're a little bit nervous when it comes to maybe expressing those emotions, and so it might be helpful to tune into expressing yourself through music. Aromatherapy. So pile 3 just shuffled this one as well. Aromatherapy and hydrate. Yeah, just take care of yourself. Like, look, there's nothing really specific. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of pile 3, where they're just like, we're not gonna give you a list of things like, this is what you need to do today, this is like, get this done today. Like, no, they're not gonna tell you what to do. They're gonna kind of just tell you, look, make sure you're drinking your water, make sure your house smells good, make sure, you know, you're looking positively towards the future by planning vacations, planning things for the future, and look for fairies. Like, kind of reconnect with that childlike wonder, reconnect with magic, okay? Reconnect as well with your dreams and your wishes. Like, what are you trying to manifest? What are your wishes? The Hermit at the bottom, like, dude, you're gonna be spending today alone. You're gonna be alone. Some of you guys, you might be scrolling on the internet, you might be, hopefully this is you watching the Barbie Swan Lake movie, but because I don't want you guys to like get onto social media. Yeah, because there's like a little teardrop on this smiley. So it's smiling, but there's a teardrop. So it's almost like, just be a little bit careful about maybe looking on social media, because it might make you a little, yeah, it might make you a little jealous of like the happy families. Oh. Bottom of the deck, we also have energy work. So some of you guys need to kind of focus on your chakras, like what's not balanced, what's not kind of in place. Like, you know, how's the throat chakra? Like with the blue energy, that's immediately what I'm drawn to, is like, why do you feel uncomfortable speaking up? Why are you being shy? You know, it's like, so just check in on your chakras. I'm just gonna do some angel messages for the advice, and then I'm gonna close it out because I need to start my shift. I work from home, but so I'm technically, I'm in office right now, but I need to clear my desk. And rainbow, that's so interesting because we have so much rainbow energy everywhere. And even the 10 of cups, oh, we just got the star as well. Like even the one I just pulled, the 10 of cups, it had the rainbow right across the card as well, just like in this 9 of cups. So the 9 of cups and 10 of cups have a rainbow. So something about a rainbow. Y'all are gay. Sorry, I'm gay, I can say it, please. I love y'all. You are a jewel, even though you may not see it. Even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You are surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. Blessed? Yeah, we're blessed. I feel like they just want you to keep your hope, keep your faith. Like, don't let today kind of get you down. Don't let it get you down, because you know what? At the end of the day, you're a jewel. You're eternally blessed. You have an aura of love. Okay, that's so interesting. This was just at the bottom of the deck and I still shuffled, so this really needs to come up. Aww. It says oneness. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal, nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. Some of you guys might be grieving. This card always makes me think of my dad. Someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. But it could even be somebody that you are physically apart from. Maybe you're not with this person, like a romantic person as well. So you could be missing somebody today. And it's like, just remember, we're all connected. So the more you take care of yourself, the more you're healing this connection as well, because we're all connected. We're all one. What's good for them is good for you. What's good for you is good for them. Last card, encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Exactly. Like, I feel like sometimes you get scared to express your love as well, and it's like, just remember that it's just like your love generates more love, and just love fest, right? Bottom of the deck dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, that even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. Keep having faith, man. Like, don't give up on yourself. Don't be feeling sorry for yourself. I think you have things to look forward to. You know, I think this tower sucks ass and things change, things fall apart, but doesn't mean you should give up on yourself, you know, or your dreams. So I will leave it at that, pile 3. This was really fun, quick, easy. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, give me a like. Come on, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Till next time, y'all, I'm sending you all the best love, light, protection, blessings. Bye.